Hi, it's Mike here again with another review video brought to you in collaboration with Factory Direct Hobbies. Today we're reviewing this mighty 1 in 32nd scale A-10A Thunderbolt 2 from Trumpeter. The A-10 really is one of those iconic aircraft, bringing support to the troops. People have a very strong affection for this particular aircraft. It's not the most beautiful aircraft in the world, but it has that certain thing to it and it tells that real story, and I really like that in a model. I mean, as you can see, the one that I've made here is going to go into a diorama, hence the guns firing, it's got the smoke going and that sort of thing. So really fun. So what's this like to build? Well, I like my reviews to be honest. This isn't a kit for everybody. If you're a beginner, no matter how much you love the A-10 Thunderbolt, this is not the kit for you. The end result, as you can see, is really impressive. It's a beautiful model, but it's a bit of a wild ride to get to it. I found it a real challenge. It was enjoyable for the most part. There were times when bad language was used towards it, and that often helps in the assembly of these things, that when it really won't go together, a bit of foul language will help along the way in the same way that a bit of glue will as well. So there's a top tip for you. Why was it so challenging? Well, some areas of the fit really wasn't that great. I had to do a bit of scratch building in this one. I had to put some steel pins in to hold the wings on really firmly. Once I'd done that though, it is solid. I mean, I don't think you could throw it around like some models that you make. You could just throw around. They feel that strong. This, I think you have to handle a little bit more with kid gloves. But it goes together pretty nicely, all told. I'd say it's for the more advanced modeler. So if you've got a few years of experience, maybe 20 models under your belt, 10, 20 models under your belt, I think you could build this. I don't think there's anything impossible to build in this at all. There's nothing that simply won't go together. And I've had kits like that before. This isn't one of those. This will go together. There's some really, really nice touches that were a little bit wasted on me with the diorama approach that I'm going for with this one. For example, it has resin engines, and that's fantastic at this price point. The resin engines also have lots of clear parts that go around them as well, so you get a real clear view of those. The hatches are made to be posed open, and they're on hinges, so you can open and close them. Now that's a really nice touch from Trumpeter. And they look beautiful and they go together really nicely. It's just wasted on me because I didn't intend to display them. So that might be something you want to consider as well. If you're not going to display the engines and that kind of thing, you know, perhaps this isn't the one for you, but if you want a big 1 in 32nd scale A10, this is really one of the only options out there. And so, you know, it's a great build. You'll really enjoy it. I thought I got good value for money out of this. There's a lot of kit here for the money. If this were a Tamiya kit, for example, it would be twice as much, easily twice as much. So in that respect, you're getting a lot. You just have to fight against it a little bit more. So I like to use the trumpet scale, as you've seen if you've watched my earlier videos. I would give this one a 4 trumpets out of 5, where 5 is as wacky as it gets, and 1 is pretty much as good as the industry gets. So it's on that upper end of difficulty of assembly, but it's not impossible. It's not crazy. I didn't tear my hair out. I didn't have any hair to start off with. So if that's any sort of consolation, nice weapons options, no additional purchases needed for that stuff. It's all in the kit, which is one of the other things that I really like about Trumpeter. So if you're up for a challenge and you want a big aeroplane like this of such an iconic aircraft, then you could do a lot worse than this particular Trumpeter kit. And I'd recommend it to you on that basis. If you're a beginner, maybe try something else and then come back to this in a few models' time. If you really want to build an A-10, there's quite a few options out there available from Factory Direct Hobbies. So for example, if you want to go down into the smaller 1 in 48 scale, which is still a large aircraft, it's still about I don't know, over a foot long. The Academy models version is really, really good. That comes highly recommended. Even the older Tamiya model, which must be 20, 25 years old now, probably even more, is also fantastic. Goes together really well. The molds have aged well. It's a really good build. So if you really want to build the A-10, the Academy and the Tamiya options in 1 in 48 are good. If you really want a big one like this with lots of detail, display the engines, that sort of thing. Trummeter has your back on that. So whatever you do, enjoy it, because that's what we're here for. Thanks for watching this video, and happy modelling.